GRK stands for Graduiertenkolleg. That's a research training group for young PhD students that receive structured training in the context of Adipocyte-Brain Crosstalk. So we have basic science expertise that comes from pharmacology and neurobiology mainly, and then we also have clinical expertise that comes from the medical department 1 as well as the neurology. So we bring together basic scientists, biologists, biochemists with clinicians from different disciplines, and I think that's one of the strengths of the GRK. All the students, and that's very special, work in this building, in the Center of Brain Behavior and Metabolism. So we have labs of all the different institutes and clinics here, and that not only brings them together thematically, but also physically. We are looking at metabolism in a systemic view. So we think that the crosstalk, the interaction between the brain as the major regulator of appetite and energy expenditure, and the energy stores, such as the adipose tissue, is important to regulate overall energy homeostasis.
I'm studying circadian clocks and metabolism and how they each impact one another and influence one another. And I find this very important because it's needed to understand how to break the vicious cycle of the obesity pathology. So it's relevant for everyday life and every person.
The scientific question that I'm studying is the role of astrocytes in obesity. Astrocytes are the most abundant cells in the brain. They have been known to support the nerves of the brain with nutrients, metabolites, and so on. But they are not really well studied in health and disease. So what we are trying to do is to study astrocytes in obesity.
So my project investigates the mechanisms of body mass gain in Parkinson's disease patients after deep brain stimulation. We could show in a very recent meta-analysis that this body mass gain is a very severe side effect that affects up to 100% of the patients.
So I'm studying the metabolic effects of induced activated brown adipose tissue in humans. And in particular with my project, we are also interested in assessing new non-invasive methodology to study and to detect these effects of brown adipose tissue in humans. For example, I'm validating the use of thermal imaging camera, which is an infrared camera which can detect the change in temperature from this brown fat.
I mean, the main point of the GRK is that it's not just a single professor and a single student. It's a group of students that work on related but not overlapping topics. They meet regularly, they interchange, and the same is true for the PIs, for the supervisors of the projects.
What I liked the most was the interdisciplinary idea behind this project. So my master's course was also an interdisciplinary program, and I think in biomedical research we need these interdisciplinary approaches.
So I did apply to many different places, but when I came here for the interviews, the environment was the first thing that really attracted me. The other thing is, for me personally, is to find the right people to work with. As people, not just as scientists. So it's very important to really have the right chemistry between myself and my group and also my boss.
The program is very well structured, which I found intriguing. So the main advantage definitely is that there are so many people here working on the field of metabolic research, and they all are specialists in their own small niche.
It's actually one of the requirements for us to graduate, which is quite a great experience, that we have to organize a symposium where we invite speakers from all over the world to give a talk about the Adipocyte-Brain Crosstalk.
That's what the GRK really offers students, the possibility to attend a lot of workshops, which are very important to improve the so-called soft skills.
So for example, we can attend soft skill courses, female career talks, and also we could meet important researchers from our specific research field.
We don't just get the professional side of it, like the applications or the grants or the funding, but also the personal side, like the struggles that one goes through, and this is also very important to learn.
So to be honest, Lübeck was also a reason for me to apply here for the GRK, because Lübeck is a very beautiful old Hanseatic city.
Yes, so Lübeck is a very, I would say, typical North German experience. A very nice environment to work and to study and also to live.
I think Lübeck offers a very nice life-work balance. I'm able to go everywhere with my bike. In fact, if I'm not at work, I'm riding my bike around the city, or also in the area around. There is a lot of nature. There is also the possibility to go to reach the beach by bike, and I really enjoy that.